The session is now called to order.
Honorable Gabriel H. Bordado Jr., City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer present. Roll call on the members. Honorable Elmer S. Valdemoro, present. Honorable Jesse R. Albius, present. Honorable Hildy Rosales, present. Honorable Vito C. Borja II, present. Honorable Hilda Gil R. Abudal Gomez, absent. Honorable Melvin Ramon Givinafe. Honorable Gomez is already around, Your Honors. Honorable Melvin Ramon Givinafe, absent. Honorable Wilfredo Jude A. Jokno, present. Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, present. Honorable Alan Reyes C. Macaraig, absent. Honorable David Nathan A. Serio, present. Honorable Maria Corazon M. Peñaflor, present. Honorable Jefferson Romeo B. Felix, present. The Honorable Melvin Ramon Givinafe is already around. Mr. Chair, there is a quorum.
The chair declares the presence of a quorum.
Prayer.
As we deliberate in today's session, give us the wisdom to overcome passion. Give us that understanding, heart to do away with prejudice. Give us the foresight to know what the future may devise. Give us the courage and strength to seek the truth and what is good. Give us the facility of language that we may be understood. And finally, our Lord, make us worthy public servants of this city. We deeply love and highly honor Naga City, the heart of Bicol. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Pambansang awit.
Pambansang awit ng Pilipinas, Naga awit.
Bayang magiliw, persang silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mo.
May dilagang tulad, awit sa paglayning ama, ang sakang mata, ako'y ay nanagninig, ang bituin na taranyang kay lampay, may magdidilig, lubad ang araw ng walang aking pagsinta, walang sa piling mo, ang ligaya na pangay mag-api, ang pamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
The heart of Bicol March. The Philippine Councilors League Creed.
The Councilor's Creed. I am a Philippine councilor, mandated by law to enact measures and ordinances that redound to the general welfare of my constituents in their pursuit for happiness, peace, and prosperity. I believe in public service above self as the guiding principle of my official act, and as I tread the pathways of local legislation, may the Almighty guide my mind and heart, that I shall be true to my constituents and the Filipino people.
The Philippine Councilors League Hymn.
Sa puso ng bawat konsehal, karangalan ng maglingkod sa bayan. Sa isip ng bawat konsehal, kagitingan ang gumawa ng kabutihan. Sa diwa ng bawat konsehal, pagkalang sa karapatan ng mga mamamayan, alinsunod sa saligang batas at kapakanan na buong sambayanan. Ang liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas, liga sa pagsulong ng kaunlaran, kasama katuwang ng pamahalaan, taglayang pagmamahal sa ilang bayan. Ang liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas, liga ng pagkakaisa, kabalikan sa pagtataguyod ng isang matatag na republika. Sa puso ng bawat konsehal, nananaig ang alab ng bayanihan. Sa isip ng bawat konsehal, pag-iibayan ng galing at kasipagan. Sa diwa ng bawat konsehal, paniniwala sa demokratikong paraan, alinsunod sa mithiing makadiyos, makatao at makakalikasan. Ang liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas, liga sa pagsulong ng kaunlaran, kasama katuwang ng pamahalaan, taglayang pagmamahal sa ilang bayan. Ang liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas, liga ng pagkakaisa, kabalikan sa pagtataguyod ng isang matatag na republika. Kabalikan sa pagtataguyod ng isang matatag na republika. Liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas, liga ng mga konsehal ng Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang PCL!
Happy PCL month, my dear councilors, headed by Councilor Elmer Baldimoro. Mr. Secretary.
Privilege time.
Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, the Honorable Vice Mayor, and Presiding Officer, Gabriel H. Bordado Jr., my esteemed colleagues, Punong Barangay Jackie Villaperte, Mr. Mon Florendo, fellow employees in the City Government, friends in media, esteemed guests, those watching by live stream, mga namumutan kong Nagenyo, Diyos maray na aga po sa Indugabos. This week, the first week of September, the Philippine Councilors League, or PCL, proudly commemorates the 35 years of local legislative service and impact with the team PCL, 35 taon nakabalikat sa kaunlaran tungo sa bagong Pilipinas. The PCL Naga City Chapter has a line of activities for the week celebration. A while ago, we led the flag ceremony, and we thank our Secretary General, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez, and Councilor Jepson Felix. For today's regular session, we thank our presiding officer for allowing us to recite the PCL Creed and sing the PCL hymn. Tomorrow, we will conduct the Barangay and SK Budgeting Forum to address the concern on the timely submission of the Barangay and SK budget. We thank our PCL Auditor, Councilor Frank Mendoza, to share his expertise in the budgeting process. On Thursday, we will be having a PCL press con with our City Hall press corps. On Friday, we will be having a Thanksgiving Mass and the birth registration assistance for the PWD and senior citizens. And on Saturday, we will join the clean-up drive in preparation to the forthcoming Peña Francia Fiesta celebration. We encourage the participation and attendance of our colleagues in the whole week celebration. We also wish to thank Councilor Ason Peñaflor for the meals and snacks for our week-long activities. For the benefit of those who may not be fully aware, the Philippine Councilors League, or PCL, is a national association of city and municipal councilors that serves as a unifying platform for advancing local legislation, promoting good governance, and fostering collaboration among lawmakers across the country. Allow me to share a brief history of PCL. The vision to establish a nationwide organization of councilors began in 1989, when the Metro Manila Councilors League, or MMCL, was formed in July of that year. This pioneering initiative laid the groundwork for encouraging councilors in other regions and provinces to organize their own federation. By September 1990, these collective efforts culminated in the convening of the first Philippine Councilors League National Congress held in Manila. That same month, PCL was officially accredited by the Department of Interior and Local Government and registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, solidifying its legal and institutional standing. A year later, the passage of the Local Government Code of 1991 affirmed the League's importance by granting a permanent seat in the Sangguniang Panglalawigan to the elected president of each province PCL chapter. These milestones mark the beginning of a league that continues to champion the voice of local legislators and strengthen participatory governance across the Philippines. The Philippine Councilors League delivers a multifaceted suite of programs aimed at enriching the skills, knowledge, and networks of its members. For instance, there's the Local Public Policy Course for Legislators, which covers local governance, legislative drafting, parliamentary rules, budgeting, stakeholder analysis, and public speaking. Likewise, the continuing local legislation education program, officially recognized by the DILG through Memorandum Circular number 2014-101, in its updated version called Continuing Councilors Legislative Education Program, was formed to equip councilors with updated knowledge on legislation, public administration, and emerging local and national issues. They also offer academic scholarships or study support to further educational prospects, whether through continuing education, digital resources, formal workshop, or advocacy support. And councilors across the country receive opportunities to grow professionally, legislate more effectively, and collaborate for better governance. To my fellow councilors, our unity under the Philippine Councilors League is not only for our benefit, but more importantly, for the people we serve. Through the PCL, we strengthen our capacity as local legislators, We gain opportunities to learn from one another, and we bring forward innovative programs and policies that uplift every Nagueño citizen. The true measure of our success lies in how much we are able to improve the quality of life of our people here in the city of Naga. Through collaboration and commitment, we shall continue to be instruments of change and guides for our citizens toward more a prosperous, orderly, and humane community. With the divine guidance of our Lady of Peña Francia, our improvement as legislators will lead to the advancement of our city and hopefully to our region and our country. Sa liwat po, Diyos mabalos, mabuhay ang mga konsihal sa Pilipinas. Happy week celebration of the Philippine Councilors League.
Thank you very much, Councilor Elmer Baldimoro, the President of the PCL Naga. Before we proceeding to the other members of the Council, let me acknowledge the presence of Mr. Mon Florendo, the head of the Naga City People's Mall, Barangay Captain Jackie Villafuerte of Peña Francia, and Dr. Johan Sales, the city veterinarian. Any other member who wishes to deliver a privileged speech? Councilor Nathan Serio.
Ginagalangan na pamayok ang konseho, Vice-Alcalde Gabriel Hidalgo Bordado Jr., ginagalangan ng mga konsehalis kanaga, mga tugang mainit na pagtaong galang sa Indogabos, marhay na aldaw po. Tulong beses na kung tama ang memorya ko, na nagpaluwas ng order ang DILG Secretary suspending work and classes both in public and private sectors. In certain provinces in the country, when there is a weather disturbance or bad weather. This representation does not question the wisdom of such orders. But here in Naga, many people are scratching their heads in utter disbelief and disgust while observing such orders. Kada aldaw kaya na may work and class suspension order ang DILG Secretary, marhay ang panahon sa to. Mayaw kan sitwasyon na pigtatakutan kan DILG Secretary. Maliwanag ang langit, mityan pangani nasirip ang saldang. Kung minadikluman, yan ihuli sa mga panganuron, alagad na tagiti sana baga. Mayo nin makusog asin halawig na pag-uran, mayo nin pagbaha. Kaya malinaw sa iba, raw-raw sa lokalidad ang darakang DILG order of work and class suspension. Perwisyo lugod. Ninhuli ta suspendido sa ang trabaho sa gobyerno patin sa pribadong sektor. Apektado ang productivity kan mga empleyado. Posibleng may mga napaprakasar na mga importanteng transaksyones ninhuli sa nasabing work suspension order. Apektado man ang sweldo kan mga empleyadong contractual as in job order. Bawas kita ini sa mga saradit na empleyado. Lain sa trabaho, apektado man ang pagklase kan mga kakian, kada aldaw na suspendido ang klase, dapat ining ribayan nin aldaw na pagklase. Ninhuli taigwang required number of days na dapat utubon kada school year. Sa gibong inikan ni LG Secretary, dakol ang napiperwisyo sa Naga. Bad nga ni, bako lang kita sa Naga ang napiperwisyo, kundi dakol pang ibang local government units. Ano daw kung tawan poder o diskresyon ni DILG Secretary ang mga local chief executives na iyo mismo ang magpaluwas order of suspension of work and classes sa kanya-kanyang nasasakupan. Tasinda iyo anyaon sa ground, nakakahiling, nakakasabot kan sitwasyon sa lokalidad. An aram ko, igwang lay,
mga regulasyones nagtataon ng authority as in discretion sa mga local chief executives sa mga sitwasyon na siring. Taano tadain niya ini irespeto. The local chief executive should be empowered in such instances as mandated by law and regulations. Dispensa po sa boss na nagtutuyaw ako ngunyan. Napapastidyo na kaya ako sa sitwasyon na ini. Minsan konsal sa naman ako bakong alkalde. Bako ini tama dahil ko uyon ka ini. Bako ini maray para sa syudad ni Naga in both short and long terms. Napaparalisado kita. Puro dundo ang trabaho sa gobyerno, pati sa pribado. Apektado ang mga serbisyo sa tao, asin mga negosyo. Ninhuli ka ini, hagad ko po sa pag-iiba, sa konsehong ini na magpaluwas kita nin kurahe o pahayag, ngunya na aldaw, sa paginin sarong resolusyon na pag-uruyo ng tagabos, reaksyon sa pagpapaluwas nin DLG Work in Class Suspension Order na perming bakong tugma sa sitwasyon taigdi sa Naga. Nararawrawan ang trabaho as in productivity kan mga empleyado sa gobyerno pati sa pribadong sektor. Nararawrawan ang mga eskwelahan na pampubliko as in pribado. Perwisyo sa mga paratukdo. Perwisyo sa mga estudyante sa gabos na level. Perwisyo man sa indang mga magurang. Tulong beses na, bako yan aksidente. Tuyo-tuyo na ini. Maghiro na kita, mabalos po, Marinaga.
Thank you very much, Councilor Nathan Serio. Any other privileged speech? Mr. Secretary.
Reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Rosales, please.
Morning, Mr. Chairman. May I move to dispense with the reading of the order of business, and prior to the approval, move for the inclusion of the following items. Under special business and order, a request from the City Mayor for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with the National Food Authority. Also under special business and order is a proposed resolution respectfully requesting the Department of Interior and Local Government to let local chief executives in their capacity as chairpersons of their respective local disaster risk reduction management councils to decide on class and work suspensions within their respective localities in the absence of a tropical cyclone wind signal from Pag-asa or localized flood warnings. Also under SBO, a request from the City Mayor to pass a resolution authorizing her to sign and enter into a memorandum of agreement with Cebu Broadcasting Corporation. Also under SBO is a letter from the City Mayor endorsing the request of Barangay Abella for the allocation of 20,000 pesos as financial assistance for their barangay cultural activities. Also under special business and order is a request of the City Mayor for the passage of a resolution authorizing her in behalf of the City Government to formally enter into a sisterhood agreement with the municipality of Dumanjuk, Cebu. Also under special business and order is a letter from the City Mayor endorsing for favorable consideration the request of the Market Enterprise and Promotions Office to allow seasonal vending along Abella Street, Prieto Street, and Elias Angeles Street for the Peña Francia Festival season. Also under SPO is a letter from the City Mayor requesting for favorable consideration the request of the Barangay Council of Peña Francia through the Market Enterprise and Promotions Office for the conduct of seasonal vending along Peña Francia Avenue. Also under SBO, a letter from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing the temporary withdrawal from public servitude of the entire stretch of Evangelista Street and designated portions of Plaza Rizal to serve as official booth area for accredited festival sponsors from September 14 until September 20. Under SBO as well is a request for the passage of a resolution from the City Mayor to enter and sign a memorandum of agreement with Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization for the implementation of the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund Mechanization Component Project. And last, under Special Business and Order, no more matters under Special Business.
So
and
we
Order.
only have 12
Under SBO, Mr. Chair.
SBO.
Under unfinished business are the reports of the Committee on Land Use and the Committee on Infrastructure. And under new business, Mr. Chairman, it's a proposed ordinance of the Honorable Nathan Serio renaming Plaza Quezon, located at the heart of Naga City, to Plaza Arejola in honor of Don Tomas Arejola, an illustrious Nagueño, propagandist and reformist, and representative to the National Congress for ambos camarines and for other purposes. Also, under new business, a proposed ordinance of the Honorable Nathan Serio renaming General Luna Street in Naga City to General Arejola Street in honor of General Ludovico Arejola. Under new business as well, are endorsements from the Barangay Lerma requesting for review their approved ordinances, ordinance number 6 and 7, for review of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. Also under new business is a formal complaint from a certain Teresa Mabayaw against King Brew vending machine supplier for defective product, fair warranty, and poor after-sales service. Also under new business are proposed ordinances of the Honorable Jesse Albios, an ordinance providing control measures for the transport, recycling, processing, storage, and disposal of used oil and grease trap waste of all establishments in the City of Naga and providing penalties for violations thereof, and a proposed ordinance requiring all establishments, new construction developments, whether commercial or residential, to submit a comprehensive environmental management plan in the City of Naga. With the inclusions, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the order of business.
Any second? Reaction, Councilor Ballimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I request the transfer of item number 2 of the new business to
Item number
2
2.
of the new business be transferred to unfinished business. This matter, Mr. Chair, was already taken up by the Committee on Appropriation, and the submitted resolution is just a revised resolution.
So we have item number 2 under
New
special business.
No, Mr. Chair.
Under new
Item number 2 of the new business be
New
transferred to unfinished business.
transferred to unfinished business.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
May I inquire, Mr. Chairman, if the same was already reported out by the Committee on Appropriations?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Was that reported?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So there was a second to the motion of Councilor Rosales. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Order of business, special business or order, relative dated August 27, 2025, Honorable City Mayor, requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with NFES Incorporated pertaining to the need of the city government for the supply of gasoline, gasoline products, and lubricants.
Reactions? Any reaction from the members of the council? So any motion for the approval of the proposed resolution? Councilor Baldimoro.
Before the approval, Mr. Chair, may we know what will happen to the previous agreement with the other gasoline station?
Is there any member of the council who can answer the question of the Honorable Baldimoro? Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Not aware. That's why I'm asking if we can call in a representative from the office which could provide us the answers to our questions, Mr. Chair.
Okay, we will defer discussion of this particular item, and I am directing the Secretariat to call a representative coming from the office of the City Mayor. Councilor Mendoza.
I would like to respond to the query of Councilor Elmer as to what would happen to the other suppliers of the city government. The city always has the option to go to a particular supplier that would give us the best price. So we now have existing agreements with Shell, Sea Oil, and I think that one, NFES Incorporated in Concepcion Grande, has one of the lowest price for fuel. So in the event that Shell would have the lowest price, then we load at Shell. If NFES would have the lowest price, then we go to NFES. We are not bound to any particular supplier, Mr. Chair.
So are you saying that we don't have to invite any representative coming from the mayor's office?
I think, Mr. Chair, there is no need.
No need?
No need.
Okay, so kindly make the final motion. Councilor Nathan Serio?
Mr. Chair, siguro kay Puanta mag-imbitar I share with the same position of Councilor Gale.
Okay, so
Since I
there was this motion coming from Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez, duly seconded by Honorable Nathan Serio, that we invite a representative coming from the office of the City Mayor. So, please.
The letter dated August 27, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with EGAS Philippines pertaining to the need of the city for supply of gasoline, gasoline products, and lubricants.
Again, I think we need a representative coming from the office of the City Mayor to answer some questions about this particular item. Next item, please.
Letter dated August 27, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges, Buhi Campus, pertaining to the internship program of students of CSPC.
Chairman of the Committee on Education, Councilor Nathan Serio.
I guess we need to act on this affirmatively. There were previous proposals coming from the office of the mayor with similar intent with other schools. So, if I may, I would like to move now that we pass a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into and sign the memorandum of agreement with Camarines Sur Polytechnic Colleges, Buhi Campus. So move.
Any second? Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into and sign the memorandum of agreement with the National Food Authority.
Councilor Mendoza, the chairman of the Committee on Agriculture.
Mr. Chair, that would enable the city to procure rice from NFA at a very low price. So I move, Mr. Chair, that we authorize the city mayor to enter into MOA with NFA for the procurement of rice for use by the city government. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The proposed resolution respectfully requesting the Department of the Interior and Local Government to let local chief executives in their capacity as chairpersons of the respective local disaster risk reduction and management councils to decide on class and work suspensions within the respective localities in the absence of a tropical cyclone wind signal from Pag-asa or localized flood warnings.
Councilor Nathan Serio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This draft resolution penned by Councilor Frank Mendoza.
Co-pilot?
Co-pilot. No. Kunyan po, iyo si subject matter kan privilege speech and araw kang nasabi ko, igwang lay, igwang mga regulasyones na nagtatao nin poder as in discretion sa mga local chief executives na yung magdesisyon kan mga work class suspension kung may maraot na panahon. Ini po ining resolution nakikiulay kita sa DILG na itugot na susugdo man sa lay as in regulasyon na siring tawan buwelo si mga empower sa mga LCAs na magdesisyon sa bagay na yan. Tangaring ang desisyon tugma sa sitwasyon sa lokalidad. Bakong araw kang nangyari ko niyan, araw kang nasabi ko po ngani, tulong beses na, kada bes na nagdideklarar ng suspension ang DILG Secretary, marhay ang panahon tadigdi sa Naga. Sayang si trabaho, si aldaw na ito, si serbisyo sa tao na apektuhan man, si pagklase kan mga kadakol na apektado. Dahil sa ang nagdidesisyon, somebody 400 kilometers away, detached, remote, karayo sa sitwasyon. Ano din niya nahihiling ang mayo man sindang may padwa na nagkukoach sa inda kung ano ang aktual na mangyayari sa lugar. Ano. Kita igwa.
I fully agree with Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio. Even the Secretary of the National Defense,
yes, Mr. Chairman,
Ibo
ibang surat sa
Teodoro,
Presidente.
came up with a letter addressed to the
President
of the Republic of the Philippines. And we wish to thank Councilor Albios for providing us with a copy of that letter. So I believe we are ready to pass this resolution.
On joint and collective motion.
On joint and collective motion. No objection?
None.
Joint and collective.
Your Honors, with respect to items number 1 and 2 under the special business order, Mr. Reino Rodriguez is already around representing the City Mayor's office.
What is this?
Mr. Gasolin, sir.
We will suspend the rules. Mr. Reino Rodriguez, please.
That's Mike. Good morning po, Mr. Chair.
We have this letter dated August 27, 2025 from the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement with NFES Incorporated pertaining to the need of the city government for a supply of gasoline, gasoline products, and lubricants. There was this question about the effect of this resolution on the other suppliers. Can you answer that, Mr. Raynor?
Opo. Si context po kaya kayan, ang existing tapong supplier is actually Shell Philippines, tapos itong Sea Oil kay Mr. Olivan. Si context po kaya nagpuon kang Christine, kag nagsarara po ang mga gasolinahan. Since dahil po kita accredited duman sa Petron, na it so happen iyo si Bukas, tapos si Igas. So nagkaugwa po kitang difficulty para po magkaugwa ng supply. Nadagdagan po siya, Mr. Chair, kadtong rationale na few months ago, actually beginning 2025, naglangkaw pong maray si Shell compared sa presyo po ni Petron, nakapareho sa level when it comes to the quality of fuel. So, pigmawot na po na magkaugwa po ng MOA or partnership with Petron and also NFES, under po ng ang Petron is through NFES, tapos po si Igas, same owner po siya pero separate na gasoline station, good quality po ang fuel pero po hababa din ang presyo, mas a bit lower pa po kay Petron to address po itong hababang pigtatao po ni Sea Oil para po duman sa mga trucksta, and itong mas gusto ta pong nami-maintain na mga vehicles po kang LGU-Naga, ang replacement po sana or katabang instead na Shell lang will be Petron. Sa tuya pong surat, ang pigsasabi ta po is makadagdag bilang mga suppliers so that we have options, especially during emergency, and we have option as well kapag ito po, masalangkaw ang presyo kansaro, but similarly, pareho po sila ng quality. So, in which case, ma-open up po ng opportunity na makatipid ang syudad, at the same time, dahil po na-sacrifice si quality kang fuel na pagkakaagta sa itong mga vehicles. Yan po si pinakaano kaya.
Thank you, Mr. Raynor. Any comment or reaction from members of the council? Councilor Ballimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Iyo man lang po ito siyapot ko, what will happen to the other supplier? And the response of Mr. Rodriguez says that retain manggirara ito, and this new supplier is just an option. Together with the next agenda, Mr. Chair, the NPES and the IGAS, both located at Concepcion, Pequeña. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment? Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chair, I am aware that in Shell, all city government employees are granted discounts. May we know if the same is also made available by the other suppliers to city government employees?
Yes, Mr. Raynor.
Duman po sa discount na ito pig-consider, it's purely po duman sa kung ano ang benefit kang city, dahil yan po nga ni, mas makakatipid ko ta duman. Uga pong instance na, or mga instances na more than 5 pesos po per liter ang difference between Petron and Shell. So, very significant siya. In a way, kita, kung nagkukonsumo po kita ng milyon, pwedeng milyon din po ang abuton ta compared with kung i-consider ta si discount na pigtatao po sa mga employees.
Thank you. Any other comment? Yes, Councilor Nathan.
Sabi kang sa tuyang resource person, igwa kitang reviews agreement with Shell and Sea Oil. Makitang plano na maglauman ng agreement with Petron? With Petron?
Iyon na po ini. Si Petron po, NFES.
NFES
NFES po kaya yan.
Kala ko iba.
Mr. Chair. Tapos ito pong IGAS, nakaseparate kay NFES, pero actually the same owner lang, just for transparency po.
Now, another question.
Yes, Councilor Nathan.
Agwa tabi kitang staff sa mayor's office na iyon nagmamonitor ko mga prices kayan on a daily basis?
Apo, may in charge po kita kayan si nagdi-distribute katong mga trip tickets. Ang kaibahan po sa responsibility is monitoring po kang prices.
Iyo. So bintahin ni Satoya, Mr. Chair, na makukuha si baratong presyo. Pero dahil man daw yan na in charge, garo nagbibidding naman siya. Kumbaga, may paborito siya ng supplier, pag kunyan, lapangod mo ngayon ng presyong ini.
Opo. To avoid that, Mr. Chair, actually, ang ginigibot po, mayo po supposedly kitang sinasabi kung saan dapat magpagasolina. So, open po siya. Pero po, katong nakitang budget, it started last year. Talagang nagtaram na po kita na digdi kita sa gasolinahan na inimo na. In particular, ito po sa sea oil. Compared with Shell, sobrang dakula po si difference. So ito po si ginibuta. That's why we came up with an idea po na idagdag ta na po sa mga suppliers na po ining duwa para po may options. Another po kay Mr. Chair, scenario nga ina nangyari. Si PNP garo loyal kay Shell. So kami po maut mi to sinabihan mi taga sinda for now sa igdi mo na kamong gasolinahan para lang makatipid po kita. So in that context po guarded man po kita, Mr. Chair.
Any other comment? Councilor Mendoza.
And we request the mayor's office to designate the gasoline station from where the city government would get its fuel each week. For instance, this week, the cheapest is sea oil, then everybody goes to sea oil. Next week, the cheapest is Petron, everybody load at Petron. We do not give discretion to the driver as to where they would load. They should load at the station with the cheapest price. Can that be considered, Mr. Chair?
Yes po, Mr. Chair. Actually po, yan po, sige nigibutangon yan na mayo po sa batas, pero pigdiktahan ta po sinda. And we call the attention of the PNP kang nagparasel pa po sinda. So, even with the hanging, MOA with the new suppliers, kami po nagtaram na igdi kita ki Shell or igdi kita ki Petron, igdi kita ki Igas na inang may pinakabarato. Pero po kung mako-contextualize ta sa batas, mas importante po garo ito dahil para po talagang dapat magsunod si gabos na empleyado bako po dahil sa discretion or dahil si convenience po nindang masusunod. Thank you po.
Other comments? Yes, Councilor Nathan. And then,
Clarification lang, Mr. Chair.
Mendoza.
Ano tabi digdi sa agreement na ini, damay digdi ang barangay?
City lang po.
City Hall lang po.
For city lang po.
Sige, thank you.
So this will cover only the LGU-Naga.
Apo.
Pero pwedeng sabihan man kang City Hall ang barangay, tangaring makatipid man si barangay o duman ang barato.
Sa iling ko po, makakatabang na dumang kita sa nakakatipid, pero quality man po talaga.
Councilor Mendoza.
To add, Mr. Chair, to include as part of the policy that anybody who load in a gas station that is not designated for the week will assume the price or the cost of that fuel.
What is your reaction, Mr. Rodriguez?
That's a big help po, Mr. Chair. Agree po.
So that will be a provision in the resolution? Okay. Any other reaction? Thank you, Mr. Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
The pronouncement of Mr. Rodriguez, may I move on joint and collective motion?
No. Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. The rules are now in force. So kindly make the formal motion, Councilor Baldimoro.
May I move, Mr. Chair, on joint and collective motion?
Joint and collective.
That we come up with two resolutions and with the inclusion of the suggestion made by the Honorable Councilor Frank Mendoza, and that was not taken from co-pilot. Not from co-pilot. So the motion is now approved.
Dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter and sign a memorandum of agreement with Cebu Broadcasting Corporation.
What is this?
This is in relation
Resolution.
to the space being occupied by the corporation at the MEPO, Your Honors.
Any reaction, Councilor Albios? Are we linking up with a broadcasting company?
Actually, Mr. Chair, this is a renewal of the MOA between radyo natin. However, during the committee hearing, it was noted that a new entity, this is Cebu Broadcasting Corporation, is being represented by Ms. Mape Mariscal. So we requested that the name be changed to Cebu Broadcasting Corporation. So may I move that we refer this to the Committee on City Properties.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item,
The
please.
letter dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor endorsing the request of Barangay Abella for 20,000 pesos financial assistance for their cultural activities.
The chairman of the Liga ng mga Barangay.
This is a request for ratification of the Memorandum of Agreement, Your Honor.
Madam Councilor Maria Corazon Peñaflor. I think this is the request for financial assistance. Yes, Councilor Baldimoro?
Before the motion of the Liga ng mga Barangay President, could we check to the Secretariat if the Barangay Abella not yet availed the 20,000 financial assistance?
Mr. Secretary?
Your Honor, the financial assistance of 20,000 pesos was already approved except the ratification of the Memorandum of Agreement.
So in other words, Barangay Abella has not availed of that 20,000 financial assistance. Yes, Councilor Balimoro.
Mr. Chair, the Barangay Abella already availed the 20,000 pesos financial assistance, but in this matter, the request is for the ratification of the Memorandum of Agreement.
So we will have to ratify.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So
The
we will
Liga ng mga
give
Barangay.
the head of the Liga ng mga Barangay the chance to do it.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So I move for the approval of the ratification of the 20,000 memorandum agreement for the Barangay Abella.
Any second? No objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing her to formally enter into a sisterhood agreement with the municipality of Dumanjog, Cebu.
Okay, any comment? Sisterhood agreement with Jumanhog, Cebu? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Dumanhog. Dumanhog, Cebu. Not Jumanhog, but Dumanhog, Cebu. Councilor Nathan Serio, please.
Not a reaction, but a request. Please acknowledge my seatmate.
My goodness. We wish to acknowledge the presence of the late Councilor Attorney Aris Magaraig.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
You are welcome, Councilor Aris. So, any motion? Yes, Councilor Elmer Balimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I move, Mr. Chair, for the passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor or the City Government of Naga to formally enter into a sisterhood agreement with the municipality of Dumanhog, Cebu. But before that, Mr. Chair, my colleagues is requesting na iba manda kami pag signing. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Oh, joint and collective? Next item, please.
The letter dated August 29, 2025 from the Honorable City Mayor endorsing the request of the MEPO to allow seasonal vending along certain streets in the city of Naga.
Again, we wish to acknowledge the presence of the head of MEPO.
Move to suspend the rules.
And I am suspending the rules. Mr. Mon Florendo.
Good morning po. Good morning po.
Good morning.
Igwa pong nakaabot sa muyang mga request to conduct trade fair specifically on Abella Short Street. Taon-taon naman po sila nakikiulay, endorsed by Barangay Captain Malana. And also dyan po sa Prieto Street fronting the fruit section. Also vendors na taon-taon mo po nagre-request. Ini po na pakaray na so sistema nakaigwa na po kayo ng mga previous committee hearings the past years with the presence of the public safety and the PNP. So kaya po pig-endorse ko sa mayor's office and nakaabot po digdi.
Any reaction from the members of the council? Councilor Albios.
Clarification lang kay Sir Moon. Ang ititinda po ba ninda, regulated na din na itong day available sa mga pagtitinda sa Naga City People's Mall? Kasi every time na nagkakaigong araw kayong request, si mga legitimate na paratindata sa Naga City People's Mall, araw kayo ang pag-request sa nganing day maging kakompetensya ninda sa pagtitinda, paghahanap buhay.
Yun po, tabi, Councilor Jesse, ang pig-restrict lang po itong mga ukay-ukay. Kadako lang kayang ukay-ukay, tapos mga ukay-ukay pag-iraray sa tinampo. Yan po si pig-restrict ninda. But all other type of goods are allowed.
So, there will be no ukay-ukay.
Opo.
Sigurado ka kayan mo?
Sasabihan ko po si Kapitan Malana na...
Baka,
opo.
Pag luwas naman kayan, gabos dyan, ukay-ukay.
Opo.
Okay, any other reaction? Councilor Rosales. And then Councilor Jude.
Mr. Chairman, just a comment, Mr. Chairman, dahil we have certain groups asking for permission to sell along these areas. Pero when we go to Centro, I see all other areas occupied by other ambulant vendors na dahil man na nagpapaaram. So ano po ang ginigibo kang Metro Peso to control
MEPO.
to control these other ambulant vendors na dahil nagpapaaram? Do we do something about them?
Can you answer that question, Mr. Florendo?
Igwa pong series of meetings na pong ginigibo si Task Force on Safe, Walkable, and Accessible Sidewalks. And habok ko man pong i-preempt, but there is a proposal to close a part of the General Luna on the evenings to accommodate all the vendors that are plying their wares at the side streets or roadside of CBD1. Dahil po man na talagang masisibugan and habuk taman sindang halian ng livelihood. So if other cities can do it and even the DILG officer confirmed that the local government upon request sa Sangguniang Panlungsod can partially or temporary close roads to accommodate pero on certain time only of
Actually,
the days and
Mr.
night.
Florendo, I agree with the observation of Councilor Rosales. Can that particular pronouncement really address the problem cited by Councilor Rosales?
We are very positive, Tabi, Sir Vice.
Because
na-
right now, even weeks before the fiesta, we are now deluged with vendors from all walks of life.
Actually, may katotohanan po, Tabi, yan, Vice. In fact, we were surprised duman sa Bicol River Esplanade. More than 80 are mga food kiosks are thriving. Ano? Kaya this really encourage others to, to flock in our city. Kaya the only way that we can regulate this is really to designate, just like what we have done doon po sa J. Hernandez, na igwasan na ning oras sa lugar na pwede sindang
So you will
po.
be designating a definite area where they can ply their trade.
Opo, and aayuson man.
Can you do it now?
Nag-ulay po kami ni Ma'am Lenny Subago. Sabi ko, ano daw niya ako kung i-pretest na iningon niya na fiesta. Anyway niya ako, ma'am, isasaraman ang mga tinampo. So why don't we daguson ta na niya kung i-close ang part ka itong General Luna, really to accommodate this and give na walking area itong part kong General Luna. Ulay-ulay may palang po yan Subago, and I will call a meeting of the task force and to really to pakarayon po si request kung sakali pong mag-approve po ang management.
This has been happening every year. Every Peña Francia Fiesta season. So I don't know how you can really address it, but you have given us a proposal, and I do hope you can really do something about the problem.
Iyo po.
Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez, reaction?
Sir Chair, I have another concern. In the document given to us, there are challenges and solutions. And may I just know, Mr. Chair, from Sir Mon, if they were able to observe already whether the solutions provided worked or not?
Duman po
Yes,
sa
Councilor.
report ko pong submit, Madam. Ang katotohanan po, positive po si reaction ng public, especially itong traffic dyan po sa corner Abella. Referring po duman sa temporary relocation po kayo mga vendors along J. Hernandez and corner Abella. Marerahay po, in fact, if I may be given a chance for a 3 to 5 minutes presentation, may hiling po nito duman na nag-improve si traffic, tapos napakarahiman po si mga vendors na taanang taning dignidad na bako na sindang nagdudurulag-dulag. So traffic, so waste management, and other challenges po na resolved po. Tabi, Madam.
Any other reaction? Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio?
Clarification ng lalo na sa number 1 na nakalista dyan, Abella Street. Dahil man yan completely sisiraduhon para sa paratinda. Ano po? Pwede pa man gila mag-agi dyan so bihikulong pasiring Kamaligan, Kabelya, itong tinampong ito.
Iyo po, Tabi. One side
so
lang
may
po.
kwansa na.
One side lang po. One side lang po.
Tapos may extent lang. Pirang metro sa nahali sa pinakangilid.
Tama po, tama po.
Now, another question. Ano, Tabi, kabalay dyan sa mga materinda so mga Muslim brothers nakaulay ko so presidente sa presidente kang Naga City Muslim Association, plano sindayan na kuan na yan na magterinda sinda dyan. Paparalapag nga si iba may membro nagakakuro niya ng mga paninda, mga babae pati baga nagtitirindan ko yan. Actually, pati sinda dyan sa i-allow na.
Imam po sinda kabali because maman sindang request purely po itong Abella, which was forwarded by Barangay Captain Malana. Pero sinda po nagurulay na kami last week ni President Mike Mustafa. Sabi ko, kung day pa niya ako nahasi itong temporary closure kan General Luna, status ko na muna kamo basta niya kung day nin dumaulang so sidewalk. So nagkaigwa na po kaming urulay kung paano i-arrange sila si mga tugang tang mga Muslim na makapaghanap buhay pa mangraray habang hinahasi po itong pinagsabi ko na temporary closure para gabusin na ma-accommodate. So, inimang pong number 4, dagusong ko na, actualmente po yan si request na pag nagka-close ng roads, kung arin pong available na close roads, na pag close na si tinampok during parades and procession, pwede po silang magpwesto. Mentioning Prieto, Evangelista, part of Elias Angeles, part of Peña Francia, dyan po sa kasentruhan, buwelo man po silang maghahanap buhay, bastang dailang i-occupy itong agihan ng parada or procession.
Yes, Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Actually, we already have an ordinance allowing this, only requiring a special permit from the office of the city mayor. The vending along the streets of Naga City. Now, this request involves several streets and several vendors. I am in favor of this resolution. However, can we clarify whether the barangays concerned are ready to implement peace and order? And also, second, Mr. Chair, we have the My Naga app, which caters complaints, etc. And we are bombarded by requests and several complaints. Can the MEPO at least filter the complaints coming from, which will be coming from this group, meaning to say, if there are irregularities or incidents, can they immediately act on these vendors instead of the vendors passing the complaint to the city mayor's office, and then the city mayor's office will again pass the complaint to the MEPO? It's time consuming, it delays, it's not proactive, Mr. Chair. Meaning to say, can they put up a division in their office or a task force in their office that will monitor and take all the complaints and regularly ensure that compliance to all requirements are being made on a daily basis, Mr. Chair?
Thank you, Councilor Aris. Can you answer the questions of Councilor Aris Macaraig, Mr. Florendo?
Yes, I appreciate po your well noted po. In fact, totoo po yan na ini pong
are the barangays ready
yes
to
po
handle the situation?
We already held 2 meetings with punong barangays on August 7 and August 15, explaining po the ordinance. Ang nasakop lang po kaya katong ordinance, yung Elias Angeles Street, pero yan pong Prieto and Abella Short Street is not part of the ordinance. Kaya po, sabi ko, ilaog sa Sangguniang because partly road po ang i-occupy ninda.
So the barangays are ready?
Yes po.
And how about the My App proposal of Councilor Aris?
No, what I mean, Mr. Chair, is that can they have a resolution body that can immediately resolve issues within that program, so that it will no longer be loaded to the concern will no longer be dahil na po makaabot sa city mayor's office.
Yes po. Yes. Continuous pong engagement mi sa mga vendors, as I have mentioned, na pigmi-meeting mo po sinda. Besides, I have appointed 2 persons to handle po itong mga complaints sa My Naga app, so that we'll be able to immediately respond to complaints and suggestion if ever po sa siring po kaining season.
So, Mr. Florendo, you're giving us the assurance that the MEPO can handle all the complaints during the period specified in that resolution.
MEPO po is only a unit, but I am working with the PNP and the PSO.
Yes, of course.
Dahil may man po kaya ang kagabsan because our market guards are concentrated on the market area.
Yes, certainly,
Yeah,
you
po.
have to deal with Philippine National Police and other agencies. Other reactions? Yes, Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Mr. Chair, may I just ask about item number 4? Would it be safe for the vendors to stay there considering that construction is ongoing at the Plaza Quezon? If that's in front of Santua Optical, meaning duman po siya mismo sermon sa Pico Construct?
Mr.
Dai po.
Lorendo?
Dai po. Ini po kaya, I understand ini pong request na ini, pag close po ang roads during the parades and procession, dahil lang ako makadetermine kung Elias Angeles or within the plaza area, tanya ko, pa niya kung official na rota ka itong parades. Pero niya ako, pwede ka mo mag-occupy duman sa mga roads na pigsara. Ano? Halimbawa po, kung General Luna ini, ito pong mga perpendicular, ito pong mga sanga-sangang tinampo na sara because duman ang aagihan ng ano, pwede po sinda duman during the start na i-close ang road and after po, nahali man po sinda. Opo.
Yes, Councilor Gail. Follow-up question?
Yes, Mr. Chair, that has to be clear because the request for our approval is being made now. Kung dai pa po clear, sermon, kung sa Park Kang Plaza, we might be approving already and then later on you will find out that it's not safe pala for the vendors to stay there. So my motion, Mr. Chair, is to clarify because I heard from sermon that dai pa sigurado kung aring park tama po Kang Plaza. But this one in item number 4 is very specific already. So arin po ang tama, sir.
I would agree with the proposal of Ma'am Councilor. Siguro po i-amend na lang si approval na itong mga pwede yung mga vendors and duman sa mga closed roads. But
so
not
that,
specifically
that
on the
will
Elias
be
Angeles.
reflected in the resolution.
Opo, opo.
To avoid confusion.
Opo.
Okay.
I-direct niya lang po, sinaaraman po ninda yan, na dahil sina pwede mag-occupy duman sa agihan mismo. Alipo, kung agihan talaga ng paradang Elias Angeles, so kanya procession, talagang dahil masina pwede. But those connecting close roads, halimbawa po itong for example, itong Panganiban, Peña Francia crossing up to duman sa may Emily Theater, normally po sarado yan during the normal parade days before. Pero dahil ko lang po ay aram kung ano na si rotang ngunyan ka itong bagong parade because of the transfer of the stage.
Yes, Councilor Gail, again.
Chair, my concern is on the safety of the vendors considering that construction is ongoing at the Plaza Quezon. What I'm hearing from sermon is that the safe man sinda, ta-close man pag dai man maagi ang parada. Pero I'm asking sermon whether if they stay beside or kung saan man pong area on any of the sides of the Plaza Quezon, considering that may construction, safe sinda from the construction being done.
Sige po, we'll take note of that. Paparayoon bilang po sinda kung sakaling pwede duman ang mga vendors. We will ask them to move away from the construction site in the Plaza Quezon, kung sakali man po.
Mr. Chair, I would suggest that they inspect the area first. I would trust the MEPO na i-inspectionon po muna si area before allocating portions.
So that is addressing number 4?
Yes, Mr. Chair. The concern is on the safety of the vendors.
Okay. Councilor Aris and then Councilor Nathan.
Mr.
Councilor
Chair,
Aris.
as per our meeting with the DPWH, the construction of the Plaza Quezon is temporarily suspended and until after the Peña Francia Fiesta. So with that information, I believe there is no...
The concern of
risk,
Councilor Gail is addressed.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Nathan.
ni Councilor Gale ta ang parada aling Panganiban malaog sa sentro mawala digi sa Maydinaga then Padian or Caceres matuong General Luna matuo sa Kinastilyuhan mawala sila sa Angeles then mawala sa Panganiban wala naman Peña Francia maagi sa may Emily Theater then mawala duman sa may stage sa may Crown kaya baad kay pan talagang pag-adalan niyan ara mo naman na si ruta kang gabos na parada bago kita magrelatag diyan ng mga paratinda.
Sige po, we'll be coordinating with the Public Safety Office. Ito pong task force na nagpaplano po kay itong parada and the procession so that we will be able to identify kung saan po pwede talaga magpwesto si mga mobile na vendors for the safety and the safety of the public. We will po.
You will be coordinating with the PSO.
Yes,
Councilor Mendoza.
Para siguro dahil na maabala sa tuya, we can add a provision that subject to the safety restrictions as may be imposed by the City Engineer's Office, ang location ka mga vendor.
Yes, I think that should be reflected in the resolution.
So with that, with due respect to Councilor Gale, kung pwede nang ilagta na lang itong condition na to. Okay, so I move, Mr. Chair, that we pass a resolution. Authority.
Yes, resolution on the use of specific roads for vending.
Pass a
And
resolution
with
to allow the seasonal vendors to vend on those specific areas subject to safety restrictions as may be imposed by the City Engineer's Office.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
The letter dated August 29, 2025, the Honorable City Mayor, recommending that seasonal vendors be permitted from September 1 to 30, 2025 in Barangay Peña Francia.
Again, we wish to acknowledge the presence of the Barangay Captain of Barangay Peña Francia, Barangay Captain Jackie Villafuerte.
Good morning, Mr. Chair.
Good morning.
May we request the trade fair will be conducted on September 1 to 30 along Barangay Peña Francia Avenue in front of Biscas and Camarines Sur National High School.
Any reaction to the proposal of the Barangay Captain of Peña Francia? Councilor Rosales?
The letter cited City Ordinance 2014-52. I looked at the same ordinance, and while I do not object to the grant of the permit, we are constrained to the same provision in the ordinance to grant only 10 days to occupy the said portions for ambulant vendors, transient vendors.
So according to the ordinance,
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I see it here on
they
Section 1 itself.
can occupy the area for only 10 days?
If I may read, Mr. Chairman, it says here that the vending along Peña Francia Avenue outside the walls of Camarines Sur National High School, Bicol State College of Applied Science and Technology along Elias Angeles, along Barlin, and 50-meter stretches along streets leading to schools shall be valid for only 10 days, from Traslacion to Peña Francia Fiesta Day. If I understand it correctly, Mr. Chairman, we can have it shown.
Councilor Nathan Serio, please.
The two schools mentioned were consulted and have agreed to the
trade fair plan.
Barangay Captain Villafuerte.
Yes po, nakipag-ulay na po kami sa principal kang Viscas and Camarines National High School, and may we request to reconsider the days because this is the first IGP of the Barangay Peña Francia to be ang proceed kani is will be purchase additional CCTV cameras to our barangay so we can build the command center. We're dreaming to have a command center in our barangay Peña Francia. The existing CCTV cameras in our barangay is 32, and we have the BDRRM budget almost 500,000, additional 27 CCTV cameras po itong madadagdag and to public address. And pinag-isipan mi po na mas madagdagan pa ang samuyang mga CCTV cameras. Ang magiging proceed po kani yung mga CCTV cameras digdiyo na po sa lauganing mga streets sa Barangay Peña Francia.
Councilor Rosario.
Fundraising ang barangay imbes maghagad sa to sa City Hall. and pero ang hapot ko, Mr. Chair, ang imagination ko halaba kamhay, pero ang Metro Stabe yan ang in total ang trade fair niyan.
Sa Viscas po is almost 50 meters, and sa Camarines National High School is 40 to 50 meters po ang i-accommodate.
Aso dahil man palang sugpon na si mga in-betweens bakante.
Si frontage lang po ang Camarines National High School
sa tungod sa mga eskwelahan.
Okay, dati po kang panahon, kang aki pa po ako dati, dyan na po talaga ang trade fair. Kaya napag-ulayan mi na ni kang last year pa, pero ngunyan mi lang na implement and gustong i-implement sa samuyang barangay dahil kaipuhan mi po kayang mag-purchase ng additional CCTV cameras. Dahilan po ang samuyang tigi-cater everyday is 30 to 40,000. Kabali na po dyan ang community, students, parents, and other visitors sa samuyang barangay. And prone po ang samuyang barangay, lalong-lalo na sa mga harabunan, as in mga pagmandurukot. Kaya po ang motibo kaniyong pagtaon ng trade fair or pag-implement or request mi sa Sangguniang Panlungsod na magkaigwang trade fair para madagdagan po ang samuyang CCTV cameras, tanganing ma-monitor mi po ang movement sa samuyang barangay. Hindi po pinag-isipan ng haloy, tanganing pong makapag-serve kami sa community and sa mga visitor po everyday sa samuyang lugar.
Thank you, Barangay Captain Villafuerte. Again, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Thank you. Ultimo na ni Mr. Chair. Ang lugar na yan, dyan nag-aagi si major religious procession tatastasyon. Ano tabi ini na ibiklad man o na ipresentar sa nagpapadalagan kan okasyon na yan sa PSO, si nagmamanage kan traffic, si sa simbahan, kung ano man ang reaksyon nila kaning trade fair na maglaag dyan sa gilid kan. Kung okay man sa inyo.
Na-explain mi pa lang po niyo ki Mayor and ki Sir Mon. Yan pa lang po ang nakaulay mi, kaya nga ni po mas marami na ipaabot digdiyo sa Sangguniang Panlungsod for the approval ng samuyang trade fair. Tangani maging transparent po ang samuyang IGP.
I think Councilor Nathan Serio has a point there because all the major religious activities will pass through these areas. So, Barangay Captain, are you sure that
yes po,
it will not affect the flow of the major religious activities?
Yes, Mr. Chair, it will not affect because on September 12, the translation procession, they will not be allowed to tutugutan na magtinda ng 11 a.m. hanggang after the translation procession na makaagi po sa Barangay Peña Francia. Tangani pong mag-cause ng problema sa translation procession.
Okay. But there was this point raised by Councilor Rosales regarding the period of 10 days.
Yeah.
Councilor Rosales, again?
It's shown in front of us that any permit for vending along Peña Francia Avenue shall be valid only for 10 days. It's there.
10 days. So, what is the reaction of Barangay Captain Villafuerte?
As a punong barangay o barangay Peña Francia, nakikiulay po ang samuyang barangay na mai-reconsider ang ordinansang yan. Dahilan po na iniyo pong IGP, ang mabenepisyo po kanina iba kuman lang po ang barangay Peña Francia, kundi ang buong community as in mga visitor na halos everyday po 30 to 40,000 ang samuyang tiki-cater. Dahilan po ang samuyang barangay is the inaapod na University Belt. Kaipuan po ni yung IGP para mas madagdagan as in ma-implement ang peace and order sa samuyang lugar.
Yes, we agree with what you are saying, but the problem is we have an existing ordinance stating to the effect that only 10 days are... Yes, Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, I don't see how the barangay will be earning from this, because I see in the ordinance that the fees shall be paid to the city government. So I don't understand how the barangay will be collecting fees for the use of the areas along Peña Francia Avenue.
Will the barangay be collecting fees?
Yes po.
That's aside
under,
from,
tax
may I
revenue.
know if that's other than the fees to be paid to the city government?
Yes,
as
they will
permits?
provide, Mr. Chair, mayor's permit, special mayor's permit, and barangay permit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Reaction,
regardless-
Councilor
regardless,
Rosales?
Mr. Chairman, as much as I would like to support the manifestation, but I don't think we can bend our way against the clear provisions of this ordinance.
Yes, I understand the position taken by the Punong Barangay of Peña Francia, but we have a clear-cut provision in the ordinance. So, unless we repeal this particular provision, then we cannot do anything about it. So, only 10 days. Again, Councilor Rosales.
Like I said, Mr. Chairman, it's clearly there. And in comparison to the earlier requests, the areas along Centro, General Luna, Prieto were only granted a few days, not 1 month. I think 1 week, I think.
Yes, reaction? Barangay Captain Villafuerte.
Siguro dahil kansud ma po kaya nagkaigwanan ng meeting about sa mga vendors, kakaulayin ko po sinda if they will continue if 10 days only is the...
So are you telling us that we will defer decision on this matter? Pending your meeting with the vendors?
Yes po, siguro. Dahil napag-ulayan po kaya is 1 month. Dahil ang pagkakaaram ko po kato si pagdyan mi sa mayor's office is, ang start kang trade fair is August 15 to September 30. Kaya medyo late na nga ni po si Samuyang movement para digdiyo sa IGP. Di ko po aram na igwang existing ordinance na 10 days lang ang ina-allowed kang city.
So you will be consulting with the vendors first
Yes po, siguro.
before we make the decision.
Yes po, dahil siguro. Yes po,
Councilor Baldimoro.
Mr. Chair, if the Honorable Punong Barangay is amenable, we approve the 10-day period, and then since yaon naman si mga paratinda, so saka na lang kaulayon. But in this session, if the body agrees, we already granted them the 10-day permit.
Will that be okay with you?
Yes po, and if it's okay po na after 10 days we ask another extension kung
I don't
if
think we can
possible.
have that possible extension because the law, the ordinance is quite clear. But anyway, we are more than willing to grant the
Okay po.
permit within 10 days.
Yes po, siguro itatiming ko na lang po after translation from September 13 to 23 na lang siguro po.
Okay. So, Councilor Aris Macaraig.
Yes, Mr. Chair, thank you. I support the initiative of the Barangay of Penefrancia. And however, Mr. Chair, can everybody please look into Ordinance 2022-064A? Because in that ordinance, it allows the local chief executive in Section 7 of Ordinance number 2022-064A, authored by the Honorable Omar Benafe. The local executive may, upon application, grant special permit for temporary use, limited use of provincial city roads, streets, sidewalks for a definite period of time during any of the following. Number 1, fiesta, public rally, significant government activities, other social gatherings. Number 2.
What is the number of that ordinance?
Ordinance number 2022-064A.
2022.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In this ordinance...
And that was authored by?
The Honorable Omar Benafe, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Omar Benafe.
As an exemption, we have already allowed the local city chief executive to give special permits, a blanket authority for any of these activities specified as an exemption for the use of streets, sidewalks, etc. Mr. Chair, so that I am suggesting that instead of amending the ordinance, if the city mayor could accommodate this permit, then it is legal under this ordinance, Mr. Chair, that they will be using the sidewalk for 30 days, Mr. Chair.
Okay. I believe you have come up with the ordinance exemption.
Yes, that's the exemption to the...
Section 7.
Yes, Mr. Chair. That is the authority given to the local chief executive to give a special permit to use during fiestas the sidewalks, the roads, the streets of Naga City, so that it will may be availed by the barangay of Penefrancia for this purpose, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Aris Macaraig. Given the pronouncements of Councilor Macaraig, do you have any reaction? Councilor Attorney Rosales? Councilor Barlimoro?
Mr. Chair, the premise of that ordinance is the road clearing.
The what?
The road clearing.
Road
clearing.
Clearing.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Siguro, Mr. Chair, for this particular request, we just grant the 10-day period bending, and then later on, the barangay council should apply for that citing that particular ordinance. But for now, we might just grant them a 10-day period bending permit.
Will that be okay with the other members of the council, that we will grant the Barangay Penefrancia the permit just for 10 days? Although Councilor Aris Macaraig has come up with another proposition. Yes, Councilor Macaraig.
Mr. Chair, this does not only concern road clearing. It's very clear in that provision, fiesta, flea markets. These are the exemptions to the rule that streets and sidewalks should not be blocked. Pag may nagtinda, Mr. Chair.
May I see the title? Ordinance implementing the road clearing.
Precisely, Mr.
Of
Chair.
all illegal construction, structures, and obstructions from public roads.
Precisely, Mr. Chair, the word flea markets, fiesta, tiangge, mentioned here refers to selling activities, Mr. Chair. for the use.
Councilor Omar Buenafe, the listed author of the ordinance.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Actually, Mr. Chair, it is not mandatory for the local chief executive to approve the conduct of the activity which causes obstructions. If you will take note, Mr. Chair, it says there that the local chief executive may. It's not shall. So the mayor may approve or may authorize the use of these areas
in connection
during
with the road
special
widening.
occasions.
In connection with the road widening.
Because, Mr. Chair, with this ordinance, it prohibits obstructions, encroachments, and disturbances of the pathways, the roads. So it is all about road clearing. But there are special occasions wherein certain areas like the roads and sidewalks that are part of the roads has to be used for the benefit of the city and the community. So
yes, you are telling us that it's not mandatory because
Yes,
of the
Mr.
use of the word may, that instead of using shall, may was and is used in the ordinance. But the problem is the title of this particular ordinance is road widening. It's all about the road clearing.
yes,
So-
Mr. Chair, and it provides exceptions.
Thank you, Councilor Omar. Yes,
Thank you.
Councilor Gale and then Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chair, I am in favor of granting the 10 days approval. And perhaps, Mr. Chair, just to settle the matter, baka we can seek guidance from the City Legal Office, ask for a legal opinion, because we are already talking about 2 ordinances here.
Yes.
Might as well request opinion from the City Legal Office.
So you are suggesting that we approve the 10 days as stated earlier by the Honorable Baldimoro. Okay, last 2 comments. Councilor Omar Buenafe, the author of the second ordinance.
Mr. Chair, for the Peña Francia festival activities, there is a composed joint operation center and executive committee of the joint operation center. I suggest, Mr. Chair, that we submit the proposal for comment of the joint operation center before we finally approve on this. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
I think that will put the Barangay Peña Francia in a bind. We may as well approve the 10 days and then seek the advice of the Joint Operation Council about the possibility of extending it to more than 10 days. Okay? Will that be okay with you? So, any motion? Councilor Baldimoro.
May I move, Mr. Chair, on joint and collective motion, the granting of approval for the 10-day bending period for Barangay Peña Francia.
So, joint and collective.
Thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Barangay Captain Villafuerte. Thank you, Mr. Raynor Rodriguez, and thank you, Mr. Mon Florendo. Session resumed.
Councilor Mendoza, sir.
Councilor Mendoza.
I'm all right with Mr. Mr. Chairman, may I be allowed to revert back to a previous item in the agenda, specifically the approved motion to pass a resolution permitting the MEPO to proceed with its proposal. After talking with the head of MEPO, Mr. Mon Florendo, it turns out that there would be certain streets which will be closed, particularly lateral roads. Now, closure of such road cannot be done through a resolution. It must be through an ordinance withdrawing certain public spaces from public use. In that case, Mr. Chair, may I be allowed, with due respect to this body, to withdraw my original resolution approving this request of MEPO and instead
Okay, please make the necessary motion that you are withdrawing.
May I move, Mr. Chair, to withdraw my previous resolution allowing MEPO to proceed with its proposal.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Corollarily, Mr. Chair, may I move that the same matter be forwarded to the Committee on Market Affairs for its recommendation, study and recommendation. So
Any
moved,
second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter dated August 29, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to temporarily withdraw from public servitude the entire stretch of Evangelista Street and designated portions of Plaza Rizal to serve as the official booth area for accredited festival sponsors from September 14, 6 a.m. until September 20, 11:45 p.m.
Any comment? Councilor Rosales and then Councilor Baldimoro. I believe Mr. Reynor Rodriguez is still here, so the rules are suspended. Mr. Reynor Rodriguez, can you answer the question of Councilor Rosales?
Chair, look, test mic. Mr. Chair, can you repeat po? Hindi ko po gayo na.
Councilor Rosales, kindly repeat your question.
Mr. Chairman, currently the street is partially withdrawn for fruit vendors and street vendors. So may we know if there will be any displacement of the current occupants and how will the said street be arranged with the present request?
Per day po kay ako private katong Urulay, pero per agreement po si dati, tapos i-arrange lang po ning according to kung ano ang agreement with the team. Mayo pong sinasabing displacement po.
Okay, are you satisfied with the answer of Mr. Rodriguez? Councilor Rosales? Councilor Baldimoro?
Same question, Mr. Chair. Maybe Mr. Montlorendo could enlighten us.
Oh, yes. I did not see Mon Florendo. Okay, the head of the MEPO, Mr. Mon Florendo.
I understand po na daiman na madi-displace po itong existing duman na grow negosyo and itong mga parabulastog. Medyo mahiwas pa man po itong tinampo, baka although dahil man ako kabali, the same manner with Sir Reynor, dahil pa ako kabali duman sa Urulay. Pero there was no instruction to me na ililipat sinda or i-relocate. So, to my understanding po, maintain man duman si mga present occupant na mga vendors.
Okay. So given all those pronouncements, can we now come up with the resolution? Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
May request po na ipahiling so listahan kan mga sponsors. May pagsasabi niyan sa surat. Pira iyan na sponsors na tatawan taning lugar. Ay kadakon. Sugura anong area ang tatao kada saro na ma-accommodate sin dyan sa portion ng Plaza Rizal. Plaza Quezon. Rizal. Bronze. Mang Inasal. Napul. 33.
Your concern is whether they can be accommodated.
Pero 33 bagay na sponsors, Mr. Chair, na nakalista. And iba-iba man ang kunyan. Igwang community sponsor, igwang corporate sponsor, may bronze, may gold, may silver. I understand, may platinum, iba-ibang sizes kaya. Sign dyan duman talaga, isusurok-sok yan na 33 na yan sponsors.
Who can answer the question of the Honorable Nathan Serio? Can you answer the question, Mr. Mon Florendo?
I understand po that the person in charge of sponsorship is Mr. Rafi of CMO. So we're not privy of this request. Although kung identified pong itong ebanghilista, it is presumed na duman lang po sinda based on the request.
So you are saying that they can all be accommodated, notwithstanding the classifications.
I cannot answer that, Tabi, Vice. Opo.
Again, Councilor Nathan and then Councilor Gale.
Baka mas maraimbitaran ta si Mr. Rafi Kunag kang Mayor's Office para masimbagan si mga kadakultang hapot. Bako sa naman evangelista pag sabi niya designated portions of Plaza Rizal.
So we will defer.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And then
temporarily.
Refer this to?
No. Temporarily deferred pero invite si Mr. Rafi Kunag of Mayor's Office.
Okay.
To enlighten us on this matter.
Yes, Councilor Gale.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I already messaged Mr. Hubert Brocales. If Rafi Magno is not available, we can also ask Hubert Brocales to come. I already messaged him.
So, yes, Councilor Omar.
I would like to ask for a clarification, Mr. Chair, because in this letter, it has not been explicitly pronounced. Isasarado ba yan? Street na yan? Is it going to still provide access to pedestrians?
Mr. Security
Iko-close
Officer,
ba yan?
have you
O ano bang,
invited the guests?
Kasi I presume isasarado yan sa sasakyan, mga maaragi. But how about pedestrians?
Okay, I think that's a valid question. We will be waiting for the resource person, so we may as well proceed to the next item and then go back to this item number 11.
The letter dated September 1, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign the Memorandum of Agreement with Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization for the implementation of the Project Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund Mechanization Component.
Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This refers to a request by the city government through the City Agriculture Office for tractor, farm tractor, as well as combined harvester to be used by our rice farmers. So with that, Mr. Chair, may I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into MOA with PhilMec for such purpose.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item, please.
Unfinished ako? Unfinished business. The letter dated August 26, 2025 of Attorney Norman Barosa, Council for Manubay Agro-Industrial Development Corporation, filing their opposition for the petition of Mr. Bernie Andes for rezoning of a parcel of land in Barangay Pakul.
Committee on Land Use.
The letter dated August 28, 2025 by Mr. Alberto Villafuerte III, City Assessor, furnishing copy of the report to MNWD pertaining to road right-of-way for their proposed waterline projects in Barangay Cararayan and Carolina.
You take note of this.
The letter dated August 28, 2025 of Erwin Marpuri, Agent in Charge, NBI, submitting the location map of the property being donated by the city to their agency as requested by the Sangguniang Panlungsod.
We take note.
The letter dated August 28, 20...
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
May I request that that item be referred to city properties?
Yes. City Properties?
City Properties.
Okay, we will... Please make the necessary motion.
I move that that communication from NBI, Agent in Charge Marpuri, be referred to the Committee on City Properties.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter...
Yes, Councilor Rosales. Okay, so please make the necessary motion. Item number
2.
2. Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter dated August 28, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor endorsing the request of Mrs. Maria Elizabeth Labadia, Chairperson of Market Awards Committee, attested by the MEPO head for the extension of the experimental utilization of a portion of J. Hernandez Avenue by ambulant vendors as authorized under SP Resolution number 2025-387.
Reaction to this particular letter? I think we have to suspend the rules. The rules again are suspended. Reaction to the letter dated August 28, 2025 of the City Mayor endorsing the request of Madam Maria Elizabeth Labadia. Yes, Mr. Lorendo.
Honorable Chair, if memory going back, nag-request po kami ng experimentation which the honorable body approved from August 18 to 31. So until yesterday lang po ito. And we have seen positive results based on the report that we have provided to the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod. And the Market Awards Committee and the Task Force on Safe Walkable Accessible Sidewalks have unanimously endorsed for the passage of an ordinance. But given the time constraint, pending the request for an ordinance permanently designating the area of the parking na gagamiton po kan mga vendor at 5 o'clock. So we are requesting muna po ng extension para dahil mapundo si momentum po tabi, Honorable Chair.
Extension of how many weeks?
Until such time po that the ordinance that we are proposing to the Sangguniang Panlungsod can be finally approved. Tayo pong baga itong prior consideration on the itong pagpapublish. Kaya po naghahagad na muna kaming extension po. Indefinite, subject to the approval of the consideration for the approval of the Sangguniang Panlungsod on the permanent
Any motion
relocation.
for the approval of this particular extension? Yes, Councilor Nathan.
For that, Mr. Chair, I move that we transfer this item to the special business order.
Unfinished business.
Okay. May urgency, Mr. Chair, sa paliwanag ni Mr. Florendo, may urgency na action ng taining mo niyan. Otherwise, illegal na si pag-urokopar duman sa kan mga paratinda duman sa portion kang tinampo.
Yes, that was the reason why I was asking whether you are now ready to come up with a resolution extending the stay of the vendors there.
So I would like to move on joint and collective motion to approve the request of MEPO for extension of experimental utilization of J. Hernandez Avenue by ambulant vendors. So move.
Joint and collective.
Thank you po.
Next item, please.
Your Honors, Mr. Rafi Magno is already around.
We wish to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Rafi Magno. The rules are suspended, so you can.
I'm also accompanied by Mr. Morales, the head of the Secretary of Our Officials.
Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Inter-streets kan Evangelista Street sa designated portion kang Plaza Rizal. May pigpahiling sa tuyang 33 na sponsors para ilalaag sa areang iyan. Sihapot ko na aring portion kang Plaza Rizal ang gagamiton. Kaya gagamiton for that 33 bagayan.
Yes,
Tapos tigpirirang area ta iba-iba ang classification, may platinum, may gold, may silver, may bronze.
Mr. Rafi Magno, can you answer the question of the Honorable Nathan Serio?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, the letter that we forwarded to the members of the Sangguniang stipulates that as of the date that we submitted the letter po, we have 33 accredited sponsors for the Peña Francia Fiesta that can be accorded temporary placements of booths sa Plaza Rizal and sa Tagboan, sa site of Tagboan Fests. Their sizes po varies based on the package that they are the package po that they availed for the Peña Francia Fiesta. For instance po, our platinum sponsors are afforded 3 by 9 meters na tents, 3 by 6 for gold, 3 by 3 for silver, and 2 by 2 for bronze. As of today po, since we are giving the partners po until Friday to confirm, out of the 33 confirmed sponsors po, only 10 po signified to place or to place po some booths sa Plaza Rizal. Ang area po na ini usually po piko-cover duman sa may gazebo. Kan sa bago din po garo naghapot na din po if isasara po ito, ang day po isasara, again po it's still open for pedestrian po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Any other reaction or question? Thank you, Mr. Rafi Magno. So, can we now come up with the resolution? Yes, Councilor Baldemoro.
Mr. Chair, may I move on joint and collective motion?
Joint and collective. Thank you. Next item, please.
The report of the Committee on Land Use.
Committee on Land Use, headed by the Honorable Jesse Albios.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the committee report of the Committee on Land Use.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The public hearing of the Committee on Land Use was conducted last Thursday, August 28, 2025, and a quorum is not required, Mr. Chair. However, the Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig was present last Thursday. So the first item is letter dated May 15, 2025 of the City Planning and Development Office submitting their technical evaluation of the documents submitted by Dr. Reynaldo Carrizosa for rezoning of a parcel of residential land located at Barangay Concepcion Pequeña for the proposed diagnostic center or building. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering that all the documentary requirements are complete and in order and there is no interposing objection from the adjacent property owners, on motion of Honorable Albios, seconded by Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to pass an ordinance amending City Ordinance Number 2000-071 approving the application of Dr. Reynaldo G. Carrizosa for rezoning of a parcel of residential lot located at Barangay Concepcion Pequeña, Naga City from residential zone to commercial zone consisting an area of 424 square meters as the site for the proposed diagnostic clinic. Furthermore, the SP Secretary is also directed to attach a certification that a notice of the public hearing was posted in the Naga City Government webpage and a process server exerted effort to personally serve the invitation to adjacent property owners. The said certification will be included in the documents on file of the said applicant. So move, Mr. Chair.
I believe this is being tackled on second reading.
This was already, Mr. Chair, recommended by the committee for approval. However, a public hearing is a requirement before the final approval of the rezoning.
Okay. Any comment from the members of the council? No comment. So proceed with the motion for approval.
The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to pass an ordinance amending City Ordinance Number 2000-071 approving the application of Dr. Reynaldo G. Carrizosa for rezoning of a parcel of residential lot located at Barangay Concepcion Pequeña, Naga City from residential zone to commercial zone consisting of an area of 424 square meters. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2 is letter dated May 5, 2025 of the City Planning and Development Office submitting their technical evaluation on the documents submitted by Mr. Noel C. Noble Prancia for rezoning of their parcel of land located at Barangay Balatas, City of Naga from high-density residential zone to commercial use. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering that all the documentary requirements are complete and in order, and that there is no interposing objection from the adjacent property owners, on motion of the Honorable Jesse Albios, seconded by Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to pass an ordinance amending City Ordinance Number 2000-071 approving the application of Mr. Noel Noble Prancia for rezoning of their parcel of land located at Barangay Balatas, City of Naga, consisting of 200 square meters from high-density residential zone to commercial use for the proposed motorcycle trading. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Furthermore, the SP Secretary is also requested to attach a certification that a notice of the public hearing was posted in the Naga City Government page and a process server exerted effort to personally serve the invitation to adjacent property owners. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3 is letter dated May 9, 2025 of the City Planning and Development Office submitting their technical evaluation of the documents submitted by Mr. Ken Adrian Bichara for rezoning of their parcel of land located at Barangay Tinago, Naga City, from high-density residential zone to commercial use. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering the absence of the applicant, Mr. Ken Aldran Bichara, this matter was deferred. So move, Mr. Chair.
Deferred.
That ends the report. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you. Councilor Jesse Albius. Next item, please.
The report of the Committee on Infrastructure.
Committee on Infrastructure, headed by Councilor Frank Mendoza.
May I request acknowledgement of this report, Mr. Chair?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held yesterday. So expectedly, kulang si attendees. There was no quorum. So may I request that this report be considered by the plenary as a committee of the whole.
Committee of the Whole.
May I proceed to the first item, Mr. Chair? First item, proposed resolution presented by Senior Citizen City Councilor Corazon Milano for the construction of a hanging footbridge connecting Barangay Deangdang and Barangay Peña Francia, Naga City. Likewise, letter dated August 27, 2025 from the City Engineer's Office relative to the construction of a hanging bridge connecting both barangays. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to elevate the matter to the Sangguniang Panlungsod and recommend to refer the same to the office of the city mayor with a recommendation to consider this project in the prioritization of the different PPAs which the city government would implement in the next 3 years. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza.
The
Next
letter
item, please.
dated August 14, 2025 of Mr. Reyno Rodriguez, OIC CDRRMO, requesting for an ordinance reprogramming the unexpended balances of the 2025 Local Disaster Risk Reduction Management Fund, General Fund, and the 2022 LDRRMF Special Trust Fund to support the implementation of certain DRRM-related programs, projects, and activities.
Appropriation? Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
Sorry. Mr. Chair, this was requested a while ago to transfer this matter from new business to unfinished business. This matter was already taken up during the committee hearing of the Committee on Appropriation and was returned to the CDRRMO for some revision, and this was the revision of the resolution by the CDRRMO. So we have now Mr. Reyno Rodriguez and also Dr. Johan Sales from CBO to further explain the requested item. So may I move for the suspension of the rules, Mr.
The
Chair?
rules are suspended. Again, we have Mr. Reyno Rodriguez. Good morning.
Good morning po ulit. So ini pong request me actually, this is the one of the unfinished business kasi po initially pighagadan lang po kami ng detailed na items kadtong mga pagkakagastosan. Ito pong sa 2025 General Fund LDRRMF, actually po inisigagamiton for the Joint Operation Center na pagkakan only for fluvial procession po at saka traslasyon, which is actually intended for 3,500 persons. This is basically made up of, composed of all the committees na yaon po sa JOC. So si 3,500 po will only be served food during the traslasyon and the fluvial procession. The amount po is 1,850,000. Specifically po, ang pag-serve kang kakanon will start in the morning, lunch, tapos po, uga po yan, dinners, dahil po itong expected na mababanggihan, especially during the fluvial procession. Ang sunod po, itong implementation kang rabies control program, kaagmi po yan under sa LDR RMF Special Trust Fund kasi part din po siya kang mitigation program kang CDRRN kang LGU-Naga. Iba man po itong yaon sa bakuna para sa tao, ini po isi bakuna na para po sa mga pets na po, that includes dogs and cats na kung sa inyong pig-serve and pigmamawot po through the CVO na makapag-inject po kita sa mga pets na yaon po sa syudad kang Naga. And last po is ito pong sa new approval through the City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council last August 12. Ito pong fabrication kang water level gauge. Many years ago, uga po kita kaini, pero dai po ini na maintain. Actually, kung ma-inspect po kita sa mga tulay, uga pa po ning remnant duman sa may Tabuco Bridge. But since this is a very special tool po, so that visibly, through our naked eyes, pwede pong magkauga ining use as to early warning. So, pigmaot na po na gibuhon sa giraray, but this time, through a fabrication, bako na lang po siyang pinta, dahil si pinta po kaya madali talagang napapara. Ang cost po kaini is around 150,000. Practically po, sigabos na tulay along the Naga River. Tapos another po is the early warning system, si Serena. Although nagkapera po just like Sabang and Igualdad, ang ugwang sadira ang barangay ning Serena, pero pag tinest po mo siya, even the whole barangay aforementioned, dai po siya nasasakop, meaning dai nadadangog mga tao. Kaya pigmauta po, actually ang moving forward, ang sato po kutang vision is in 3 years time, sigabos pong 27 barangays ugwana. But for now, ini po, compose lang inining tulong Serena, pero the good thing, sigabos pong barangay sa low-lying areas meaning digi sa may centro areas, mako-cover po kaini. This is a centralized warning system, siren warning system, kung saan po nakatakod through the COMSEN, kung saan pag nahiling po through the barangay na yaon nakita duman sa sarong, for example, yellow or orange or red na po, makakataon na po kita ning instant and direct na instruction sa gabos sa barangay through this early warning system. The cost po is a little over 200,000. Kapag binakalta po ini, saro lang, nasa 2 million siya. So ini po, ang customization, gigibuhon po kang syudad, and ready and capable man po si team na pwedeng magibo ka ini through the leadership po ni Sir Rene Abiada, kasi siya po si may experience ka ini. And lastly po, under the new approval is ito pong need kang training of trainers camp. This is actually under the CSWDO. Saro po sa mga requirements sa national, including ito pong kalasag, dapat po ugwa po ning proper coordination or proper training itong mga tao na nagkakaput po kang mga evacuation centers So this is a camp management training kung saan aside from capacitating itong city, also the barangay level, tangani pong kapag kinakaipuhan itong paggamit kang evacuation, sigabos na concern po, properly trained and authorized by the CSWD. Si amount po na a little over 80,000, since 1 week po siya, ang kadaklan po dyan, nasa around 30,000 po kaya sa accommodation katong 6 trainers na coming from DSWD Manila. The rest po, si food, Si dati man din po, ang kada kakan nasa worth 100, ang snacks 50 pesos. So ang total po 85,487.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Any comment or reaction? Councilor Rosales?
Mr. Chairman, the proposed source of funding for these projects are savings from unexpended balances. May we know if the budget office or the city accountant or treasurer had already certified the availability of funding for these said requests?
Mr. Rodriguez?
Well, it's not in the attached. It's not one of the attachments, Mr. Chairman. So if not, may we have this document furnished the Sangguniang Panlungsod.
How's that again?
The certification is not part of the attached documents, Mr. Chairman. So, given the case, may we be furnished the said document, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you. Councilor Rosales. Councilor Bacaraig.
If we utilize the link provided in our computers, in our tables, it's there, Mr. Chair, the attachments. And my other query, Mr. Chair, is that do we need the signature of the city budget and the city accountant if the endorsement comes from the city mayor herself? Considering that these are offices under her office, and I have seen that they deliberated it together in the city mayor's office. In the letter of Mr. Rodriguez, it says favorably endorsed for SP approval, signed by the city mayor. Could this not be a substantial compliance to our requirement, Mr. Chair?
Thank you, Councilor Aris Macaraig. Reaction from Mr. Rodriguez?
Opo. This was discussed po through the City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Council. Even before po na nag-discussion, na-check na po yung budget. Pero tama po, mayo po kaming papel coming from if indeed it's there. Pero po before po kaming nag-come up ka ining resolution sa council, ugwa na po siya. We'll just produce po the document needed.
Okay, so you are telling us that there is a budget for this particular items. So can we come up now with the resolution? Councilor Baldemoro?
Given the pronouncement of the acting DRRM head, Mr. Chair, may I move for the approval of the said request?
Joint and collective?
Yes, on joint and collective.
Yes. Please submit the necessary document. Yeah,
Apo, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Apo.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Next item, please.
New business, dilapidated August.
Before new business, there are two more items that was just requested for inclusion. These are comments from the city legal officer pertaining to pending matters in subcommittees. So we will just have this included under unfinished business. First is the legal opinion of the city legal officer pertaining to the donation of the present NBI site, and another from the city legal office pertaining to the real property tax exemption in relation to the socialized housing project in cooperation with the Gawad Kalinga Coalition.
So we take note of
No. For inclusion, Mr. Chair, under
unfinished business.
Motion.
Mr. Secretary?
The legal opinion of the City Legal Office regarding the NBI site.
The legal opinion given by our City Legal Officer, Angel Oastro.
City Properties.
Yes, Councilor Nathan Serio.
I move that we refer that matter to the Committee on City Properties.
To
City Properties.
City Properties. Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Another legal opinion from the City Legal Office with respect to property tax exemption in relation to LGU Foundation socialized housing projects.
Again, yeah, Councilor Albios.
Housing.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is pending before the Committee on Housing. So may move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Housing and Settlements.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
New business, the letter dated August 26, 2025 of Mr. Eduardo Jose L. Mercado Jr. of Caceres Sports Arena applying for permit to hold
Games and amusement.
derby. The letter dated August 18, 2025 of Mr. John Paul Nantes, President Chamber Music Accompanies, Naga City, signifying their intent to apply for accreditation.
People Empowerment.
The complaint affidavit dated August 20, 2025, signed by Cristina Collantes, Terrenal, against Punong Barangay Domingo Ramos of Banikwason.
Blue Ribbon Committee.
The letter dated August 15, 2025 by Mr. Mark Lester Acompañado, President, Two Silver Coins Charity Volunteers Incorporated, signifying their intent to apply for accreditation.
People Empowerment.
Proposed ordinance of Honorable Nathan Serio renaming Plaza Quezon to Plaza Arreola.
Committee on Culture and the Arts.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Nathan Serio renaming General Luna Street to General Arreola Street.
Committee on Culture and the Arts.
The letter dated August 28, 2025 from Punong Barangay Cerrado of Lerma submitting for review Barangay Ordinance number 006 and 007.
Laws and Ordinances.
The letter dated September 1, 2025 submitting the formal complaint against King Brew Vending Machine Supplier for defective product, unfair warranty, and poor after-sale service.
Blue Ribbon Committee.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Jesse R. Albios providing control measures for transport, recycling, processing, storage, and disposal of used oil, industrial, cooking oil, and grease trap waste of all establishments in the city and providing penalties for violations.
Committee on Consumer Protection.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Jesse R. Albios requiring all establishment, new construction development, whether commercial or residential, to submit a comprehensive environmental management plan in the city of Naga.
What committee shall we refer it? Committee on Environment.
Other matter, copy of executive order signed by Punong Barangay Juan Francia Mendoza, Barangay Concepcion Pequeña, pertaining to the issuance of withdrawal of appointment of Lupon members.
Noted.
Nominal voting.
Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, I move to transfer all resolutions and ordinances to nominal voting and approve the same.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
I move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Adjourn.
11:55.